I called my hot-tempered guy coworker emotional to embarrass him into calming the heck down. My coworker Jake has this habit of completely losing it when anything goes wrong, like screaming at his computer, throwing his mouse around, and basically turning into a toddler having a meltdown. Last Tuesday, we were in this big meeting with our boss and some clients about this app we've been working on for months. Everything was going fine until Jake found out someone had accidentally deleted some code from the main branch. Instead of handling it like a normal person, he started freaking out right there in the conference room. He's literally pounding the table going, "This is insane. Who the hell did this? This is completely screwed now." His face was getting all red and he was gesturing wildly with his hands. The clients were looking super uncomfortable and our boss was shooting him these warning looks. But Jake just kept going. He started yelling about how incompetent everyone was and how this always happens. Mind you, we're sitting there with potential investors who might give us like $2 million. Everyone's trying to stay professional while Jake's having his little tantrum. That's when I decided I'd had enough. I looked straight at him and said really calmly, "Jake, you're being way too emotional right now. Maybe you should take a breath and think logically about this instead of getting so worked up." The entire room went dead silent. Jake's mouth just dropped open and his face went from red to like purple. You could literally hear the air conditioning humming. Our boss was trying not to smile and the clients were all staring. Jake stammered for a second and then went, "I'm not being emotional, I'm being logical," but his voice cracked a little when he said it. I just shrugged and said, "Okay, but you're literally shaking right now and your voice is all high-pitched. That seems pretty emotional to me." Now here's the thing. Jake hates being called emotional because he's one of those guys who thinks showing any feelings makes him weak or whatever. He's always going on about how he's so rational and data-driven compared to everyone else. So calling him emotional in front of everyone was like the ultimate insult to him. He tried to argue back, but you could tell he was mortified. He kept lowering his voice and trying to sound all calm and collected, but everyone had already seen him lose it. The damage was done. Our boss jumped in and suggested Jake take a quick break to collect his thoughts, which was basically code for go cool off somewhere else. Jake left the room and we managed to salvage the meeting. Turns out the deleted code thing wasn't even that big a deal. It was just some old test files that nobody needed anyway. We got it sorted in like 10 minutes once Jake wasn't there screaming about it. When he came back, he was all quiet and kept apologizing to everyone. For the rest of the meeting, he barely said anything, and when he did talk, he used this super measured, calm voice. It was honestly hilarious watching him try so hard to prove he wasn't emotional. The best part was afterward when one of the clients mentioned to our boss how impressed they were that we handled the technical hiccup so professionally. They ended up investing in our company and specifically mentioned how they liked our team's ability to stay level-headed under pressure.